We tend to think of time as fixed, a constant. 1 second always equals 1 second. But biologically, your brain does not experience time that way at all. Some nights, you close your eyes and it feels like no time passes at all. You blink and morning arrives. Other nights, you live an entire lifetime inside a dream. You walk, you speak, you love, you run, you fear. And when you wake up, only 20 minutes have passed. Every single night, your brain enters a state where the rules of time quietly collapse. Moments stretch. Hours disappear. Reality bends. This isn't imagination. It isn't mysticism. It's something neuroscientists call sleep-time distortion. And it's happening inside you right now. Tonight, we're stepping inside the brain's internal clock. We're going to explore why 8 hours of sleep can feel like an instant, and why a dream that lasted minutes can feel like a lifetime. To understand this, we need to look at what happens when your brain disconnects from the outside world. What happens when logic goes offline? When memory shifts? When consciousness loosens its grip? This isn't just about dreams. It's about processing, repair, and survival. Tonight, we're slowing everything down and moving through the stages of sleep one by one. Let's begin at the moment sleep starts. The lights go off. The room grows quiet. Your body becomes still. In the waking world, your sense of time is anchored by input. You see movement, you hear sound, you feel your body in space, and overseeing all of this is your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that tracks sequence. This happened before that. This is happening now. This will happen next. But as you fall asleep, something subtle happens. A chemical called adenosine builds pressure in the brain, signaling fatigue. At the same time, GABA begins quieting arousal centers. Your sensory input fades, and your brain's grip on time starts to loosen. At this stage, light sleep, your internal clock is no longer synchronized with the external world. If you wake up now, you might swear you never slept. Or you might feel like you've been gone for an hour when only minutes passed. This is the first layer of time distortion. Time isn't slowed. It's no longer being tracked. The recording light turns off. As sleep deepens, your brain descends into slow wave sleep. This is the deepest state your mind can enter. Here, consciousness almost completely disappears. There is no observer, no storyteller, no sense of self. You are not aware of time because there is no one left to perceive it. This is where something remarkable happens. Your brain activates the glymphatic system, a waste-clearing network that only functions during deep sleep. Brain cells shrink, sometimes by over 50%, creating space for cerebrospinal fluid to wash through tissue. This fluid clears metabolic waste, beta amyloid, byproducts of thinking. It is physical maintenance. And while this is happening, your conscious mind is completely offline. So hours pass without being recorded. This is why you can close your eyes and wake up feeling like no time passed at all. Time wasn't lost, it was deleted. A blank stretch of tape while the system repaired itself. But the brain doesn't stay here. Eventually, it rises. And that's where time becomes elastic. Instead of waking up, your brain enters REM sleep, rapid eye movement. Here, brain activity surges, emotion centers ignite, the visual cortex lights up, memory networks come online. But one critical system stays quiet, the prefrontal cortex, the part that questions reality, remains offline. This is why dreams feel real. Your brain has no internal voice saying, "This can't be happening." At the same time, your brain chemistry shifts. Acetylcholine floods the system, driving vivid imagery and internal processing. But stress chemicals like noradrenaline are suppressed. So the dream feels immersive, but strangely detached from logic. To your neurons, the dream is reality. And because it feels real, time inside the dream feels real too. You walk through scenes, you experience sequences, you live stories. But here's the distortion. That entire narrative might unfold in just a few minutes of REM sleep. Eventually, it rises, and that's where time becomes elastic. So how does the brain compress so much experience into so little time? Researchers studying memory found something fascinating. When animals, like rats, run through a maze, their brain cells fire in a precise sequence. During sleep, those same neurons fire again, but much faster. The brain replays experiences at accelerated speed. This is memory consolidation. Your dreams are not happening in real time. They are compressed simulations. Your brain skips transitions, cuts scenes, jumps across moments. Like a movie, it can tell a 10-year story in 2 hours. Your dream does the same. It expands emotional meaning while compressing actual duration. And because logic is offline, you accept the illusion without resistance. This is dreaming time dilation. You aren't living longer, you're processing faster. Sleep time distortion isn't a flaw, it's a feature. Deep sleep deletes time so your brain can clean itself. REM sleep stretches time so your brain can process meaning. One erases awareness, the other reshapes memory. Together, they keep you functional, emotionally stable, mentally flexible, biologically sane. When sleep is disrupted, this system fractures. Time feels chaotic. Dreams become intrusive. Rest stops restoring. Which is why understanding sleep isn't about chasing hacks. It's about respecting the system. So the next time you wake up from a dream that felt like a lifetime, or you blink and realize the night vanished, remember this: your brain didn't lose track of time. It created its own time zone. It erased hours to heal itself. It bent minutes to process memory. It distorted reality so you could return whole. Sleep isn't passive. It's a journey through different dimensions of awareness. And when you let the cycle complete, everything functions more gently. As always, sleep isn't a mystery. It's a system. Stay curious.